Chapter 6 covers the British invasion and probably the biggest innovators technologically was the Beatles. They introduced studio techniques that had never been tried before. One of those techniques involved a singer doubling his vocal lines. So the idea would be to sing the vocal the way you want it, get it perfect, but then on a separate track, exactly duplicate what you sang to the best of your ability, and that would give a thicker, richer sound to the final production. John Lennon, in particular, hated to double his tracks, and the studio manager at the time, a man named Ken Townsend, came up with a cool electronic way to solve that problem. It's called artificial double tracking. And so let me give you a little demonstration here. I've got a recording from a few years ago that I did of some students. And let me just play a little bit of this so you hear the song.
Knock, knock on the Kubrick walls that are fueling my nightmares. Talk, talk, go the...
Let me solo the vocal line so you can hear it's the singer just by herself, and it sounds like you'd expect.
Knock, knock on the Kubrick walls that are fueling my nightmares.
So Ken Townsend's really innovative thought was with the tape machines that they were using, there was a record head under this plate, and there was a playback head under here, and they were separated by about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. So what he discovered was that if he would play back Lennon's original vocal and at the same time play back the slightly delayed vocal from the second head onto a whole different machine, there would be a doubling of the vocal, and it sounded a lot thicker. Let me play this same track, and let me add this tape delayed version of the vocal, and listen to how it sounds thicker as I add it.
Knock, knock on the Kubrick walls that are fueling my nightmares. Doc, doc, go the doctor's in.
So you hear it sort of doubles it very slightly after the fact. Let me now bring in the whole mix, and you can see how it sounds with the rest of the band playing.
Knock, knock on the Kubrick walls that are fueling my nightmares. Doc, doc, go the doctor's in. That he's shooting up nightmares.
So this technique has stuck around since those early days, and the double tracking still happens, and it's an effect. It's used really specifically as a kind of a sound, but it all came about because John Lennon did not like to double his own tracks.